Going to the jeweler, bust the AP, yeah. Sliding on the water like a jet ski, yeah. I'm tryna put you on your bestie, yeah. Chopper with this girl, so do not test me, yeah. Rick Flair drip, go woo on a 5790, spent the coupe on my wrist.
Good afternoon, Red Bank. Valentine's Day 2018 had a strange feel to it this year. That's because that was the day a very disturbed teenager killed 17 people in a mass school shooting in Florida.
The mass shooting has left most of us a little uncomfortable, and because of the tragedy, our administration is taking a closer look at the safety of our school.
The horrific school shooting in Florida has got everybody talking at RBHS. It's an emotional topic for everyone.
But the school shooting also caused the staff and students to wonder about our school's safety. There will be some changes around our campus coming up soon. The story is next.
The Lady Lions are playing tonight in the Den as they host the Region Basketball Championship. Details are coming up in sports.
And we got a great way for you to get out of class next week. The annual Read-a-latte is coming up on Thursday. The story is coming up a little later in the show.
The spring sports will be kicking off soon, and we'll be previewing the upcoming season for all of them. Today we look at the 2018 Lions baseball team. It's all coming up in sports.
Setting all-time record high temperatures this week. Will the warmth continue? Your complete weather forecast is coming up a little later in the show.
It's Friday, February 23rd, and you're watching the main news.
The mass school shooting in Florida has led to many emotions for most of us, like shock, anger, fear, and tremendous sadness. But it's also this array of emotions that will lead to some safety changes at schools across the country, including RBHS. And our Yakimo Gunnison reports changes that are coming to our school.
Oh my God!
This hellish scenario was the reality for students and faculty at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland, Florida. Domestic terrorist Nicholas Cruz killed 17 people in cold blood before being apprehended by law enforcement. Such a deadly tragedy has sparked a call for change nationwide and even here at Red Bank about what can be done to protect students and faculty in the future.
One thing I want to tell students, guys, Officer Mann and I went around the school. You don't want to know how many doors were propped open with rocks. And most of that is students. Guys, we've got one entrance. That's the front entrance by the office. If you're out, you walk around. If you see a door propped open with rock, kick it away. Now, I'll tell you, Officer Mann and I've already spent our second period taking all those things away. If you want to keep our school safe, you're part of the solution. I'm talking to the people I'm looking at right beside me. We're all in this together.
The response from faculty, staff, and students reflects the somber attitude that such a violent tragedy has caused the nation.
You know, another tragedy this year in 2018. It's one of those things where it's a very unfortunate incident. It brings kind of back memories of stuff that I've seen over decades worth of teaching now, and just the idea of, you know, why we do safety drills, why we do all this stuff around here, why people get a little mad sometimes when we have fire drills, tornado drills, lockdown drills. So that was my first thought is, sometimes it brings back the ideas that we do every day for safety, which is a good thing. And then, some of the other stuff, it's just, maybe a few things every now and then got to happen like this to bring about some change. So we'll see what happens.
Administration itself has talked about the changes that are going to happen here at our own school.
We reviewed all of our current protocols. We are having teachers at the beginning of their planning period sweep through the school and check all outside doors to make sure they remain locked. And we've also put out a request to parents for if anyone wants to serve. We're calling it a greeter at our front door, since at this point we do not have the buzz-in system, but I did confirm that we are scheduled to receive one.
Obviously, I was shocked about the situation, and my heart breaks for the families that have to go through that and the children that witness that. I don't know that anything could have been done to prevent it other than if you guys as students that are in the schools know of things that are going on or hear rumors or on social media, actually speak up and let someone know that may be able to help divert those thoughts or something of that nature. But just keeping all those families and everyone in our prayers.
February is Black History Month for our entire country. It's a time when we recognize the Afro-Americans that have made contributions to our society. Our Kedrick Richardson and Desmond Benton talked to students and staff. They wanted to know which Afro-American icons are admired the most.
Oh yeah. It's all about you. One time.
I'm here with Mr. Allen. How do you feel about Black History Month?
I think it's great. I think it's important to honor African Americans that have made such a huge impact on our country and our nation.
Who's your favorite Black historian?
I'd have to say Booker T. Washington.
Wow. I'm here with Miss McDonald. How do you feel about Black History Month?
It's great. It's a great month to honor and remember influential people in our history.
Who's your favorite Black historian and why?
I would probably say Rosa Parks, and for what she did for the Civil Rights Movement.
I'm here with Jalen Cargill. How do you feel about Black History Month?
I love it. Power to the people.
Who's your favorite Black historian and why?
Rosa Parks, because back then she had a lot of courage and she's just a great inspiration.
I'm here with Jasmine Lanson. How do you feel about Black History Month?
I love it. I mean, I really just love it.
Who's your favorite Black historian and why?
Martin Luther King Jr., you feel me? No, I'm just playing, but for real, it is him because he's just an inspiration. He just fought for everything he just fought to get us to where we are today. And, my quote, our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter.
I'm here with Jamel Davis. How do you feel about Black History Month? I love it, You get to bring back old history. My girl, Harriet Tubman, my main bro, Martin Luther Jr. But yeah, I like it. Who's your favorite Black historian and why? Rosa Parks. She stood up for Black people. So, I respect that. Gotta respect.
With Tyler Jones, and we're gonna talk about Black History Month. How do you feel about Black History Month?
I feel like it's one of the greatest months ever.
Okay, and who is your favorite Black historian and why?
Martin Luther King is because he sacrificed a lot for black people. Like, he really put his life on the line for us.
I feel that it's important that, us black men and women get our own month, Yeah.
All right, who is your favorite black historian and why?
Malcolm X, he had glasses, he had the swag, he stood up for what he thought was right. R.I.P.
All right, I'm here with Ms. Brockett, and how do you feel?
I think it's a great opportunity to expand people's ideas on things.
Okay, and who is your favorite black historian and why?
Jacob Lawrence. He's a artist and just does some really neat things.
All right, thank you. I'm here with Will Thomas. How do you feel about Black History Month?
I feel like it's really good.
All right, who is your favorite black historian and why?
MLK, man, because he had a dream.
Facts.
Stay tuned for the last Black History segment.
Everyone is invited to next week's annual Read-a-latte event. It'll be happening next Thursday in the Hub. Students will have the opportunity to curl up with a good book while enjoying their favorite hot beverages. All this while getting a little break from the regular class routine. And best of all, it's for a good cause. Christian Munn has our preview.
I'm here with Miss Brown in the Hub. Can you tell me about the event that's coming up in March?
Sure. The event is Read-a-latte. So what Read-a-latte is it is a day where you can buy a ticket to get out of class for a block, and you come and we raise money for a charity through Student Council. So this year our charity is the American Heart Association. We'll start selling tickets on Monday the 26th. We'll sell them for 3 days, and our event is on March 1st.
And how much are tickets?
Tickets are $2, and that gets you a hot chocolate, it gets you a snack, and of course it gets you a chance to get out of a class for fun.
So any students interested in coming down to the Hub and reading a book or just getting out of class, look out for Read-a-latte. Thank you. I'm here with Jeremiah Welch. Did you go to Read-a-latte last year?
Yeah.
What did you think about it?
It was pretty good. You got to sit. You always get to, when you get out of a class, that's always awesome. So it was pretty good. We got to go in there, chill, read a book, eat, and drink some hot cocoa, or whatever you wanted, All
right, thank you. I'm here with Mia Bogdanovic. Would you tell us about Read-a-latte last year?
Yeah, we got out of class and we got hot chocolate and cookies, so it was pretty nice.
Well, the basketball teams both made it to the region tournament, and the games start today.
And spring sports are just around the corner, and we've got a preview of the 2018 Lions baseball team. Let's head on over to sports.
The girls basketball team had a great run in the district tournament. They made it all the way to the championship game before losing by 2 points. But as district runner-up, the Lady Lions qualified for the region tournament. And the girls will have home field advantage because the entire tournament will be held here at Red Bank. The Lady Lions play tonight at 7 o'clock. They'll be taking on Sweetwater. We need a big round. Come out tonight and cheer on our girls. On to victory. Let's go Big Blue. The boys team knocked off Hickson and Central in back-to-back nights in their district tournament. That qualified for their second region play. For the Lions, will be playing on the road on Saturday night. Red Bank will be taking on McMinn starting at 7 o'clock. Stay hot, Blue. Red Bank had 7 wrestlers make it to state last weekend at the state tournament, and 3 of the guys placed. Dylan Cagle came in 4th place, in his weight class. Jonah finished the tournament in 5th place, and our own Jackson Hash also came in 5th place. Congrats to all the wrestlers on a great season. As winter sports are winding down, the spring will come. We'll be cracking up baseball, softball, track, tennis, and boys soccer. All are practicing hard and getting ready for their opening day. On March 12th, the guys on the baseball team are looking to improve on last season. The Lions will have more pitching in depth this year, and our Tommy Powell reports hopes are coming up high.
What do you think baseball season is going to be like?
I think we're going to be pretty good. We got a good team. We got a lot of people coming back. I mean, we lost a couple of seniors, but we're a close group that we've been through a lot together, so I think we'll be pretty good.
Culpepper, are you excited for your senior year of baseball?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a good year. I'm really excited for it. I think we have a good group of boys. I think it's going to be a good season.
So what do you think baseball season will be like?
Usually when it's March, it's cold. And then when it gets to April, it gets warm.
How do you think baseball is going to be like this year?
I feel like we're going to be pretty good. Got a lot of pitchers, one more than last year.
Good luck, baseball.
There's just 2 days until the opening season for spring sports. Good luck to the Hoopsters this weekend. That's all for sports. Back to you.
No one can really explain how it works. We're talking about the Fingertip Challenge. A small group will surround a fellow classmate, and by following a strange ritual, these students have the ability to lift heavy objects with only their fingertips. You've got to see it to believe it. So here now is the Fingertip Challenge. Well, we've had record high temperatures all week. How long will it last?
Let's get the latest forecast as we head on over to weather.
We've already set an all-time record this week. On Wednesday, it reached 80 degrees, which was the warmest February day in Chattanooga history. And we have an outside chance of breaking that record again today. Let's check out the numbers. Today's high temperature is predicted to be 78 degrees, but if it gets just 3 degrees higher, we'll set another all-time record for February heat. The low last night was 60. Today will be pleasant with partly cloudy skies, but more rain is on the way. Chances of rain increase as we head into Saturday evening, and by Sunday morning, we have a 100% chance of precipitation in the next few days. We could get up to 2 inches of rain, but the temperatures remain warm and the sun will return. We'll have sunny skies to start the work week on Monday. Stay dry, Red Bank. Back to you.
Well, it's birthday time on the main news.
Let's find out who celebrated a birthday this past week.
Diamond they frozen, ooh, pocket loaded, diamond chain they glowing, ooh, and they showing, money I'm a thought, ooh, watch me, come when I bought, ooh, that you can't afford, loaded, 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 chain, white, like snowing. Drama, car, like it. White my, I'ma watch cause 81,000.
So that'll wrap up our show. Good luck to the Lady Lions basketball team tonight. Come on out. Tip-off is at 7.
And good luck to the guys as well. They play tomorrow night at McMinn starting at 7. Let's go Big Blue. Have a great weekend.